Okay, welcome back. It's been a minute. I did do a reading a few days ago, and then I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna hold off. Because I need to give myself a break. And now, the channel song that I got was You Don't Own Me. It's by G-Eazy, and I think there's like another artist on there. But it came through to me, and I was just like, alright, this is my cue to like do another read. The first card I pulled out is Black Magic. So Black Magic has been casted on you. And Spirit's like letting you know there's karmic completion here. Karmic completion. We are no longer owned by these spells, by these beliefs, by these people, by these strings, by these attachments, by this like devil energy that's been holding you back. We're done. We're being liberated. Yes, and this is all like you just starting over. You starting from ground zero and allowing yourself to blossom from there. I'm seeing that cord card being very significant. So you just cutting the cord with like, you know, things, people, individuals, places. This could be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever the case is. So that way you can liberate your spirit and your soul from these attachments. Because I get the sensation that you've been carrying a lot of things that were not even yours to begin with. And this is why you've been grieving. Like, it's like you're picking up on people's emotions. This could be from different timelines, could be recently. But you're picking up all of this because, like, you're finally, like, I'm getting the sensation that you're having finally, like, that period where you're actually feeling everything through that you were probably, like, dismissing or being numb to. And now it's just kicking you in the ass right now. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You are human. You are allowed to feel. And it's like you're grieving like this old life. Yet at the same time, you have a new life coming through for you. There's prosperity, there's happiness, there's joy coming in for you. And it's because you're setting yourself free from this black magic. Spirit's like asking you right now, like, cleanse your aura. You've been probably carrying a lot of energy. You've been around a lot of individuals. Or you have individuals like in your aura. And you probably have been absorbing energy unknowingly. I'm seeing that your heart chakra is being activated. You're being back into your heart center. And just allowing yourself to be yourself. And the whole song about like you don't owe me is like, you're not here for anybody's display. You're not here to be for anybody's like approval. You're here to be you, to be accepted for who you are as an individual. And whoever's meant to follow through in your life will follow through, like without any resistance or an attempt to control you or bind you to anything. It's just gonna flow like naturally, is what I'm saying. And this even goes like for jobs, family members, whatever the case is. Like, it doesn't have to be forced if it's meant to like flow naturally. Like, it's gonna like align itself in divine timing for you if it's meant to be. And I'm seeing like heavy much like on relationships, 7th house, Libra placements. Like, I'm seeing like there's a lot of justice going through and the scales are balancing themselves out for you. And it's because you're liberating yourself from this black magic, like this black cloud that's been in your aura and your energy that was never yours to carry. And you know, this could have been passed down through like your family members, through your relationships, through your friendships, or even like as a whole, as a consciousness. And you didn't even realize that you were picking up on that stuff. Because I am picking up that you're very intuitive and you're very psychic as an individual. Spirit's like saying like there's a lot of completions going through. Like, you have just completed a cycle. There's a cycle like that you're starting now. They're literally letting you know that trust in the divine timing. Like, things are just going to start unfolding themselves naturally towards you. So allow yourself to be guided. We got the Wheel of Fortune. 10, 10, 10 can be very significant here. You might be born on the 10th of the month, or October can be very significant for you. But there is a beauty in that. And definitely makes a lot of sense because like Libra, October, scales are balancing themselves. So something very significant might happen in October. So let's see. And I don't know why I randomly got kidneys. So I say be mindful about your kidneys. Or I think like you're filtering something out. Like, because I know kidneys filter out like toxins from your body. So I'm getting the sensation like you've been filtrating through like this poison, this fog, this energy, this binding for quite some time. And it's causing a lot of like heavy emotions for you. Yo! I be on point. And I be surprised in my own self. I said purging. We got 8th house placements here, Scorpio energy. So you might have Scorpio placements. You're going through a whole transition. You're going through a transformation. Like you're shedding old skin. You're letting go of this old layer, like this old layer of yourself, this old reality, this old identity that you used to identify with. And this is what you've been grieving. Because you're so attached to like this old identity, like, but it's been casted with black magic that, you know, it does cause a lot of like discord because it's like, I thought this is who I was. I thought this is who I was meant to be. No, sweetheart. No, it was not. You were meant to be bigger and brighter. Like, you were meant to shine and be your own self, your own individual. And so, by you letting this chapter, this old life, this old reality close itself out, you're allowing a new reality to sprout, to grow, to blossom. And you're also giving yourself the chance to blossom as your own individual. There's a lot of regret going through like in the air, so you might have like regret, you know, certain choices, decisions. There's regret here. What is this regret about? I'm getting the sensation like for answering the door or a certain call. There's like regret. I'm also picking up like on incoming news. Like there's like something that was coming through. You have regret when it comes to you answering the door to like this devil energy. This could have been your habits, your routines, your psyche, or even like things that, you know, make you feel like you're obligated to like stick by. Heavy much on devil energy, so whenever you see the devil, like it's the material world, superficiality, vices. It doesn't have to be people, but it's vices, things that numb you down, things that get you into addiction. And so Spirit's like saying, like, you know, you have so much regret going on because it's like you feel like you could have prevented so much from going and happening. But again, that's why Spirit's like saying, like, yeah, you needed to cut this cord. Because if not, you're going to still continue the same old cycle over and over again if you just don't cut the cord. Like, it's okay to start over. There's nothing wrong with starting over and saying, like, you know what, this didn't work out for me. Or, yeah, I've been doing this to cope, to numb myself from something that I've been avoiding, which could be, like, you know, your mind, the thoughts that you've been having, the emotions that you didn't get to fully process. And this doesn't have to be, like, recently. It could be, like, from years on. The card is saying what binds you isn't real, it's choice. So you always have free will and free choice to liberate yourself from this. And again, like this is like coming up like in your body and your system because it's like, well, fuck, you know. I get the sense like you still care. There's like a sense of like you still care. Like there's still like an attachment right there, and it's intimidating. Because it is scary. Because I can tell, like, you have a big heart. You have a big soul. Spirit's like saying, like, it's a timeline shift. Like, you're jumping into a different timeline. You're not being in this old timeline that it's no longer resonating for you. It's no longer benefiting you. You have outgrown this. You know better now. You have learned your lesson. If not once, twice, or even multiple times. But the lesson was learned through and through. From different like timelines, from different individuals, from different circumstances. Like it's time. And it's time to finally allow yourself to shine. It's time that you finally spread your wings and allow yourself to like be center stage. 944, as I'm saying, is like it's time that you allow yourself to self-express, say your shit, say how you really feel, dress however you want, you know. Do whatever you want to do. I like at you know, and it no longer has to be at the cost of anybody's like freaking projection about you or their opinion about you. And it's like that song again, you don't own me. You're not here to be anybody's display. You're here to be you, to be your own individual, to allow yourself to shine, and to allow your inner child to be happy, to feel safe, to like, have that creativity, that fun out in your life. There's like creativity and like joy and like this pocket full of sunshine kind of reality. It doesn't have to be dim, dull, and pessimistic. It can just be fun and adventurous. And Spirit has been like following you through this guidance because this is something that you are currently building. You're building like this structure where it's fun, where it's like joyous, like this foundation where it's not having to be so depressing anymore, where it has to be rigid and cruel. Because life is not all about work. Life can just be fun. Love can just be enjoyed. And that's what Spirit's reminding you, like, it's in the moments when you allow yourself to have fun. And you're recognizing how, like, you taking authority and action towards your fun, into your endeavors, into your creativity. It's really going to be very beneficial in the long run for you. Especially because in this new life, like, that's what it's really going to be about. You having fun. You having this prosperous moment. And it's because you're stepping into your Empress energy. Or you already have started, like, embodying that Empress energy. Creation flows through you, receive and nurture. So allow yourself to receive from the universe, because I'm pretty sure the universe is so ready to give out to you, but you just have to be willing and accepting of it. And threes are